guys, and welcome back to
The Box.
Before we get on with today's video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. If you haven't already hit that notification bell, you should do so you guys will be notified every time we launch a new video. So guys, today I thought I would share with you guys our breakfast coffee cake recipe. Yay! So guys, to start off this recipe, you want to gather ingredients. For this recipe, you are going to be needing butter, vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, eggs, sour cream, baking powder, cinnamon, light or just normal brown sugar, cornstarch, granulated sugar, and salt. So guys, to start out this recipe, we're going to be making the cinnamon filling that's going to be going inside the cake. So the first ingredient you're going to be needing is 3/4 cup of the brown sugar that you are going to be using. You're just going to want to add that to your bowl. The next ingredient you're going to need is going to be 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. The last ingredient that you're going to be adding to your cinnamon filling is obviously cinnamon, and you're going to add 2 teaspoons of that. Next, you're going to want to whisk everything together until it's all incorporated. Once you're done whisking that, you want to put that bowl to the side and grab another clean bowl for your streusel topping. The first ingredient that you need for your streusel topping is 2/3 cup of your choice of brown sugar. The next ingredient that you need is 1 cup of all-purpose flour. The next ingredient that you're going to be needing for your streusel topping is 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. The next ingredient that you're going to be adding is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Next, you're going to add 1/2 cup of unsalted butter. I melted mine a bit. Next, you're going to want to mix that all together. The best way is to do it with your hands.
Perfect.
Once you're done mixing the streusel topping with your hands, you're going to want to put that bowl to the side and start with your cake. First, we're going to be starting off with our dry ingredients. In a bowl, we are going to sift 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, Next, you're going to sift that a bit. Then you're going to be adding 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Then you're going to be adding 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Then you're going to want to sift that all into your large bowl. Going to want to put that bowl to the side. Then you're going to take 3/4 cups of melted or room temperature butter and add that to your stand mixer. I forgot to record after this, but you're going to want to beat your butter until it's light and fluffy. And then you're going to want to add 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of granulated sugar and mix that all together. Then you're going to one by one mix together 3 eggs. Then you're going to want to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1 cup of sour cream and mix that all together. Lastly, you're going to want to add your dry ingredients. You have 3 options here. You could hand mix this or you could put this in the stand mixer. Lastly, you could do both. I did both. I first hand mixed mine a bit and then added it back into the stand mixer and mixed it until it's fully incorporated. Once you have fully mixed your batter, remember not to overmix it. You want to line a baking tray with parchment paper. Then you want to add half of your batter into your baking tray. Baking tray, you want to sprinkle on top your cinnamon filling. add the rest of your batter on top of your cinnamon filling. Lastly, you want to top your cake off with your streusel filling. Once you have finished adding your streusel topping on your cake is ready to go into the oven. I forgot to film after that, so you want to bake your cake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 to 40 minutes. Here's a pro tip. To make sure your cake is ready, poke a toothpick into your cake, and if it comes out clean, your cake is ready. If it doesn't come out clean, you want to leave it in for a few more minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!